Proverbs 18. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only, and he's an extremely jealous El. He's so jealous that he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. And the letter J is about 600 years old, while the son of Elohim, Yehoshua, died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity over 2,000 years ago. In a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Yehoshua is Joshua, and I strongly believe that the son of Elohim's name, Yehoshua, means YahWeh is salvation. And there was no letter J in the Hebrew, Greek, or Aramaic texts, because again, the letter J is about 600 years old. And Yah is short for Yahweh, Yahweh, Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. There's no difference. It's like saying Daniel with an E. What is the difference and does matters when people say that Sam, Phil, Bob, and Aaron are the same name, because they're not. And no one in their right mind would believe that. Sorry, I think I just hear something out my window. Someone might be messing with the plants again. Click clack. Trying to force, or believing that you can force Yahweh into not being jealous about his name is quite ridiculous. He created you. Do you really think you can control him? Seriously? Can the hammer really control its maker? I didn't think so. Proverbs 18. The separatist seeks his own desire. He breaks out against all sound wisdom. A fool does not delight in understanding, but in uncovering his own heart. When a wrong one comes, scorn comes too, and with shame comes reproach. The words of a man's mouth are deep waters. The fountain of wisdom is a flowing stream. It is not good to show partiality to the wrong, or to turn aside the righteous in right ruling. A fool's lips enter into strife, and his mouth calls for blows. A fool's mouth is his ruin, and his lips are the snare of his life. The words of a slanderer are like delicacies, and they go down into the inner parts of the heart. Also he who is slacking in his work is a brother of a master destroyer. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and like a high wall in his own imagination. Before destruction the heart of a man is haughty, and before esteem is humility. He who answers a matter before he hears it, it is folly and shame to him. He who answers a matter before he hears it, it is folly and shame to him. The spirit of a man sustains him in sickness. He who does bear a broken spirit. But who does bear a broken spirit? One of the reasons why Canada lost the majority of their rights was because some clown was, or I guess as the Bible would put it, some fool decided that he was going to vote against the rights of the people without even hearing the argument first. He just came in at the last second, and it was a tie, and he was just like, you know what? I'll vote for that. He was paid to, too. It's called bribery. Or, in this case, because it's legal, it's called lobbying, which is the legal definition of bribery, and I think anyone who accepts a bribe in that position deserves to be put to death. That's treason. Where am I? The spirit of a man sustains him in sickness, but who does bear a broken spirit? The heart of the understanding one gets knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. The first to state his own case seems right until another comes and examines him. The lot settles disputes and separates between the mighty. A brother transgressed against is a strong city, and contentions are like the bars of a citadel. Citadel is Citadel. A man's stomach is satisfied from the fruit of his mouth. He is satisfied with the increase of his lips. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those loving it eats its fruit. He who has found a wife has found good and perceives favor from YahWeh. The poor speaks beseechingly, but the rich answers fiercely. A man of many friends might come to ruin, but there is a loving one who sticks closer than a brother. Loving one, both capitals, talking about YahWeh. Who sticks closer than a brother. Amen.